Hi everyone, my name is Colin, aka Editor Colin. You've probably seen me on Twitter. That's probably how you found this video, or maybe it just stumbled on your For You page on YouTube. But a little bit about me for some context. I'm a 20-year-old video editor. I edit full time. I make over $12,000 a month. I'm not going to say my exact amount because, you got to keep it a little secretive. But, I make a good amount at a young age from home, all self-taught. So, I'm just here to answer a bunch of questions that you guys left for me on Twitter, because I posted this about 2 weeks ago and I have just now gotten time to get to it because I've been editing so many videos. So yeah, let's go into these. So I'm just going to scroll down here and read things that are interesting. This is not like pre-planned at all, so stay with me here. So first question right here is 6 figures in which currency? When I said I make 6 figures video editing, that is in USD. Don't worry. And guys, be sure to stick around because later on in this video, I'm also going to be talking more about how you could also make 6 figures USD from video editing and how it's not as complicated as it may sound. You just have to know what to do and how to put the work in, but I'll touch more on that later. All right. Question number 2, how do you edit your videos so fast? So I have kind of become known as like the speed editor guy just because I edit a lot of videos really fast. Like, videos that would usually take a lot of people, maybe like 6-7 hours. 6-7 hours. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't even plan that, I swear. But yeah, like videos that would take people a lot of hours, I can do in like usually maybe 2 to 3 hours or 2 hours. And a lot of people just have a lot of questions on how I do that. Some of the best advice I can have is basically just make templates for everything that you do. So if you realize that you're doing an effect more than once, if it's like a zoom that you have to repeatedly animate every video with your client, or if it's a textile, literally everything that you do more than once, just turn it into a preset, because when that time comes around, you're going to have that ready to go, which obviously it doesn't save you that much time each video. But if you're working with a client long term, like I work long term with all my clients, then it's going to save you hours and hours and hours once you already know what to apply to every scene. I just want to interrupt this part of the video real quick to tell you guys, if you check out the description, it'll take you to a site where you can get a 10-page, super detailed, super personalized plan created by me for you. And with this, you will receive help from me and obviously learn the next steps to reach your goals, whether that's 10K a month, whether that's 4K a month, whatever it may be. I'm going to teach you how to get clients, how to raise your prices, how to find the right niche, how to build your personal brand into one that's actually recognized, as I have all done myself, as you can see. So yeah, I mean, obviously this is only for editors who actually want to, take this seriously and don't want to stay stuck in the same place. But if you'd rather be stuck at $400 a month, understandable. And guys, I'm not gonna lie, it's very, very, very cheap. It's actually cheaper than what you should be charging for one single video. So I'd say it's pretty worth it. I'm probably gonna raise prices pretty soon. So yeah, feel free to check that out in the description, and let's just move on to our next question. All right, I'm gonna go down to this comment because this guy is one of my IRL friends. Shout out Gian. How do you stay motivated to edit every day, and what do you do to stop from getting bored behind a screen all day? I'm gonna answer the first part first. What do I do to stay motivated to edit? I mean, I have big goals. I'm working on trying to retire my mom, such like replace her income from my video editing, which I'm able to do, and I'm just incredibly blessed to do that. And I'm gonna be revealing that to her later this year, so I'm really excited about that. It's all being set up right now. But beyond that, how do I not get bored? Oh, I get really bored. Editing is not a glamorous job. I mean, it's obviously, I'm very grateful to be where I'm at, but it's not, it's not exciting all the time. It's a lot of just doing the work, showing up. I think that's the most important thing you can do, is just show up. I show up 7 days a week. I don't really take days off unless it's like forced by like family vacations or things like that. But like, I really try not to take days off. Just because I know every day that you don't show up is a day wasted and a day that you're not getting back. And you only live once, so why not try to be excellent, right? All right, I'm gonna scroll down again and pick another random question. What's the best way to get clients? Honestly, there's 2 ways you could go about this. You could go inbound or outbound. I think inbound is probably the best, just because that means, people are messaging you because they already want to work with you. So you get inbound clients by posting really good work, by creating a personal brand that actually stands out, because I'm gonna be real, I'm gonna be honest. A lot of your personal brands, they're shit. They're terrible. They're ass. Sorry to be very blunt like that, but if you're not doing anything to stand out whatsoever, then why are clients going to want to work with you? I think, you need to find what makes you unique and really double down on it. And obviously then there's outbound, which is just, doing a bunch of outreach over a long, consistent period of time. And eventually, if your work is not terrible, you will start to get clients eventually, even though it will take a long, 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 long time. So don't, try to rush it and don't expect to get a client after your first day. Although you might, because actually that's how I got my first client after my first day of outreach like 4 years ago now. So yeah. Drop some of your clients' names. I mean, you could stock my portfolio if you want to. Awesome work, Chief. That's not a question, but I really appreciate you. How did I get my first client? Right. So I started talking about this earlier. This was about 4 years ago, back when I used to make Minecraft videos. And then I realized that the only part of that process that I enjoyed was the video editing. So then I started reaching out to other Minecraft YouTubers that I watched. I reached out to Estelic, and she actually responded after my first message I ever sent, which was crazy luck. I'm not going to lie. It was completely luck because my work back then was not good. I was still very new, but she decided to give me a shot because my rates were really cheap. I obviously wasn't upselling myself because I was a new editor, and there I got a shot. Then I got other clients, referrals from that, and it's just kind of grown and grown and grown over these last 4 years. Now I'm able to do this full time. Is posting on X actually enough to sign serious clients? 100%. I've had multiple clients over the 4 years that I've done video editing completely change my life, especially in the last year or two. My life has completely changed. I'm on salary now. It's just all because of an inbound Twitter DM I got. So, it's just, you never know what's going to happen by having a really strong personal brand. And if no one knows who you are, how are you going to expect for things to go your way? It's really not as complicated as people like to make it seem. And final question, a very important one. How are you? I'm doing great. And I would also be doing great if you guys check out the link in the description. But nah, seriously, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have more questions, comment it down below and I'll probably do a part 2 if this gets let's say 40 likes. So leave a like on this video. And have a great day. I'm proud of you. Keep working hard. And again, if you're interested in a 10-page customized plan created by me for you to help you reach your video editing goals and edit full time as I have, and my many other students have who have had nothing but nice things to say about this PDF, then check it out in the description. I promise you, you won't regret it. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Later.